welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming with all natural light and I think I'm liking it better than the studio lights that I usually use. I don't know, I might keep it like this. So for today's video, I decided to film this makeup look. I did kind of like a peachy pink eye with a turquoise winged liner. I feel like I haven't done a wing liner in such a long time, and especially not a colored one. So I decided I would do something fun today, and then I just paired it with this peachy pink lip. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Starting off this look with some Caudalie Grape Water Spray, and then going in with Smashbox Primer Water and Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. For foundation, I'm using the Marc Jacobs ReMARCable foundation, and mine is in the shade Bisque, and this is like an ultimate full coverage foundation. As you can see, like I didn't even need that much. I went a little overboard, but I'm just blending that in to my skin with a Tarte foundation brush. Next, I'm going in with Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser. And I'm blending that in with a Morphe E8. This is my favorite brush to blend in concealer. Then I'm going to be going in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm just going to be highlighting my under eye, my forehead, my nose, and my chin. Now to set my under eyes, I'm using Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Moving on to brows, I'm taking the Too Faced Brow Envy palette, and I'm just mixing a little bit of the blonde first, and then for the tail I'm going to be using the brunette shade in it, and I'm using my Anastasia brow brush. To carve out my brows, I'm using the Chella concealer pencil. To blend out the concealer, I'm using a Royal & Lane nickel detail brush that I got in my BoxyCharm a few months ago. To set my brows in place, I'm using the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And now to get started on the eyes, we're using the Morphe 350 palette, and we're taking this cream shade right here on this Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I'm just blending that all over my lids. Now I'm going to be going in with this pale orangey yellow shade, and I'm going to be buffing that into my crease as well. This is going to be our transition color. And now to define my crease, I'm taking this orange shade right here in a Sigma E25. Now I'm going in with MAC Shadow in Free to Be. I wanted this to be a little bit more of like a peachy look, so I figured I would mix a little bit of this light pink shade in with the oranges that we already have. Oh, and I'm using a Dr. Hauschka eyeshadow brush. Now I'm going in with the Sonia Kashuk brush again with no extra product, and I'm just blending all the colors together so we don't have any harsh lines. Now I'm going back into that orange shade and I'm putting that into the crease with the Sigma E25 again because I lost some of the color when I was blending all the shades together. To get started on the wing liner, I'm taking the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes liner in the shade 4, and this color is beautiful, but this is so difficult to work with. It does not glide at all. It like tugs so bad, like on the eyes, like on the skin, and I just felt it really difficult to work with. But the color, I mean, the color is gorgeous, but I don't know if I recommend this sort of eyeliner. Now I'm going to be curling my eyelashes, and then I'm going in with this Lancome primer mascara product. I don't know. It came as a sample in some kind of bag that I got, and I just wanted to try it out, and I don't know if it really made a difference, but maybe. I don't know. I think I have to keep using it to decide if it did or not. Then for mascara, I'm using the Miss Manga mascara, and this is one of my favorites for sure. Going back in with the shade Free to Be and a Sigma pencil brush in E30 is what it's called, and I'm just buffing this pink shade all over my lower lash line, and then I'm going to be mixing these two orange shades and I'm going to be buffing that on my lower lash line as well. For my waterline, I'm taking NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Milk. I haven't used this in so long, and I love it. I still love it. For bronzer, I'm using Kiko Cosmetics, and it's in the shade 100, and I love this bronzer, but I don't feel like it went well with the foundation. Like it was kind of splotchy. So just an FYI, and then I'm using my favorite bronzer brush, and this is the Morphe E3. To contour, I'm using NYX Blush in the shade Taupe, and I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush. Now for highlighter, I'm using Anastasia's Glow Kit in Sweets, or the Sweets Glow Kit, and I'm taking the shade Marshmallow and Butterscotch, and I'm mixing them together, and I'm going to be using my Smashbox fan brush. Now I'm using the NYX Taupe Blush, and I'm contouring my lower lip and my nose, and I'm using the Morphe M139. For blush, I'm taking Kat Von D Por Vida Blush, and it's this coral pink color. It's really pretty, and I'm going to be applying that with a Morphe M403 brush. I really like this brush for blush. It's so good, and I wanted like a pinky shade because I had peach on the eye, and I felt like if I put peach on my cheeks like I normally would, it would just be too much, but feel free to do whatever you like. Now I'm blending everything together with my MUA stippling brush. Oh my gosh, this stippling brush is the best stippling brush I've ever used in my entire life. It is so good. I found mine at CVS. Now to clean up our bronzer and contour, I'm taking the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I'm taking the two lightest shades right here, mixing them together and placing it right on the bottom half of my face. I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera, but I used these Morphe ones and I'm not sure if I really like them, so But to set my makeup, I'm using MAC Fix Plus and NYX Dewy Finish Makeup Setting Spray. And then on the inner corners, I took MAC Shroom and this little Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just highlighting my inner corners and my brow bone. Now to add just a little bit of glitter on the inner corners, I took this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Stardust. I just thought it would be fun to put like a little bit of glitter on the inner corners, and I really like this. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be lining my lips with MAC Oak Lip Liner. For lipstick, I'm taking Dose of Colors Playdate. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's perfect for spring and summer. Now I'm going in with NARS Super Orgasm Lip Gloss, and it looks really pretty in the tube. As you can tell, I've had it for a while because it's the old packaging, but I don't feel like it really did anything to my lips. Like, it didn't give me like super glossy lips like I was expecting, but maybe it would be good by itself. I'm not sure. Alright guys, this look is complete. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you guys later. Bye!